Hello and welcome back to another preview. Oh yes, it's that time again, Sunderland fans, where we put ourselves through, not the ringer, the shitter. First of all though, I didn't do a review on the Exeter game, so we're going to quickly touch on that. So yeah, basically it was 6-3. I suppose it's the sort of goals that you should be scoring, or the certain amount, given Premier League to Football League. But the 3 goals that we conceded, just again touch briefly on this. People are saying that our defence is an absolute shambles. No, I've got to disagree. They just couldn't be asked. There was a difference between looking shambolic and cannot be asked, and they could not be asked. So there's a difference maker there, So whoever says it was a shambles, you're wrong. Just go back and look at the goals that they conceded. When the ball comes in for a cross, none of them bothered really jumping. It was a half-assed attempt. They couldn't be bothered. So, as my phone goes off, how rude are some people? Okay, right, yes. Bear with me, guys. Because it's actually 10 to 12 on Saturday, so, and I'm about to stuff my face with a fucking pizza. Pepperoni as well. I'll just let her know I'm recording. I didn't let her know that I was recording, so, Oh, dear. Done. Right, so, yeah. Basically, I'm not going to go into the ins and outs of it. It was the sort of result that we should have had, In a way, it was a bit disappointing that it ended up being a romp in a way, because I don't like seeing sides get, humped. And it's not because Sunderland have obviously been humped. Well, fucking hell, Sunderland can't go a season without getting humped by someone. Happens every season. You can predict it. Not the game, though, but you can predict it will happen. Yeah, so it's a bit of a disappointment there. I suppose it was a bare limit, If they scored any more, then, to be honest, it would have been a stain for Exeter, because they played pretty well. But yes, we're going to go to my man of the match. Well, obviously, has to be the hat-trick hero, Jermaine Defoe. The nifty little flick over the keeper's head to run onto it, etc. Pulls it back. The keeper's on the deck. He can't get to it, and then fires it in. It's good to see he's got scoring boots on. So he's targeted 20 goals this season, and I believe he is now on 5 already. So it's a quarter of the fucking way there, and we've only played what? Technically only 3 games of the Premier League, but 4 games. So that's not too bad. So yeah, man of the match. Muppet of the match. Well, I've had to think long and hard about this, and I've got to say, it has to be Sebastian Coates. He didn't look the same as he looks in Premier League games, I'd love to have picked the entire back 4, because obviously I know last week I did my my Muppet of the match, and there was 2 people for that, and rightfully so. So yeah, that's going to be that. And moment of the match, well, it has to be the link-up play with Gooch and Watmore. It was pretty damn good. Yeah, I kind of made the senior team look a bit shit, to be honest. So yeah, right, moving on to the preview of Aston Villa versus Sunderland. So right. First of all, let's begin with the prize Pratt, Paul Merson. He reckons 2-0 home win to Villa. But there's one thing he hasn't taken into account here, and that is the fact that Aston Villa, by the time you look at 60 to 70 minutes, are going to be really seriously on their last legs. They got taken all the way through to extra time, and it's not going to look. It won't look good for them nearer the end. So, if we could capitalise on that. If we can take a sneaky, even if it's a sneaky 1-0 going into the last 20 minutes, then it's ours to lose. I mean, regardless, today, either way, it's ours to lose. And the fact that we could score 6 fucking goals. Okay, yes, it was a League 2 team on Tuesday night, but still, it's a start. It's a start. So, and of course, we're boosted by Toivonen, a new signing as well. Ola Toivonen, and yeah, Matthews is out for up to 6 weeks, which is not really a disappointment, to be honest, because yeah, he didn't exactly have the best game either on Tuesday night, but you know, Matthew's gonna be one of these fringe players, so you know, and the injury list just keeps growing. I don't know whether Fletcher's available because he came on fucking Tuesday night, and 5 minutes went by, and then he fucked off with an injury again. Yeah, you know, it's ridiculous. He's becoming a liability, not only to himself but to the club. You know, we're paying him a ridiculous amount of wages to constantly spend what, bloody 3/4 of the season on the fucking injury table. You know, in the bloody treatment room getting patched up. But yeah, nonetheless. So yeah. And yeah, I've been reading up a lot about Toivonen, and he seems like Adam Johnson, but better. You know, he's not scared to commit to long-range efforts. You know, you get them when the ball comes out to, say, Adam Johnson on the outside of the box. You get all the fans go, shoot, and he passes it or fucks it up. He's the sort of person, he will not hesitate. If he sees an inch, he'll take a fucking mile, which is good, you know. Okay, he's 29. He's still got a bit of pace about him, though, which is good. So, yeah, it's going to be tricky. I think for this one, because Villa are reeling at the minute. They haven't replaced Benteke. And don't get me wrong, they're not looking as bad as Sunderland are, but they are looking pretty fucking damn awful. So I think if we can capitalise on that, if we hit them with pace, then yeah, I can see us getting something today. So I'm going to say Paul Merson goes 2-0 home. I'm going to go 2-0 away. Villa 0, Sunderland 2. That is my prediction. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you later on for the review. Let's just keep the fucking fingers crossed. We need that first Premier League win. Boy, it's in our hands. Don't fuck it up.